Hey everybody, this your girl Sanovia Reynolds-Parks, and let's talk. Today is Sunday. How was everybody's weekend? Mine was just a regular weekend. Again, sheltered in place for over a year and trying to find other things to do. So today, I did this one. And I was trying to figure out what was I going to call it because it's abstract and some people might not see the beautiful woman here. You see her shape is here. So it's just a woman with abstract. And I saw someone do this on YouTube where everything was white and it just had to drip down of the color. And I saw it differently. So this is how mine came out. Pretty neat, huh? Of course, I can always see that I could do some stuff different. Hey, Queen, I'm so sorry. At 7 o'clock, I was cooking dinner, and my cousin had a Zoom call, and I lost track of time. I'm sorry I missed it. I love you guys. So today, I want to talk about art appreciation 101, just the basics. Because yesterday, y'all saw my post. I was a little bit irritated. Want to know why? Let me explain to you why the artist gets frustrated from time to time. Now, I have a stack of ones that either I was just like, oh, let me see. I tried. I was practicing. And I was going to do better. Okay? So, and I gift some to people. Because I tell them, they're just practices. You know, just something I'm attempt to try to do. So when I did this one, it was for the ladies of the pink and green, right? But the technique, it was in the strokes. And I'm gonna put up a little bit closer so you can see. This was all done with a knife, with the painting knife. So this technique took a very long time. Again, I didn't want to give her a fro, right? So we kind of mimicked the little bit that ethnicity in that, and then I striped it out in the pink and green stripes. So I like it, so maybe one day somebody else will. But thank you so much for everyone who has made a comment, a like, a heart, all of that, because it just has me just keep going and going and going. Someone from Maryland, my auntie Denise, this is a shout out. Niecy, thank you so much, because Felicia, the big one, she gone bye-bye. Felicia, bye. Bye, Felicia. She out the door. I have to make my girlfriend another one, but the opportunity for one of my pieces in this size will be at a beauty shop in Maryland. Come when she gets back to town. She leaving on tomorrow. She really liked Felicia, but I redid Felicia to a client, wanted her to have textured hair, and my girlfriend lives close by, and I can recreate her one at any time. So I asked her if she mind if I sold the big Felicia. She didn't mind, so I'm excited. So thank you, Queen, and I will redo Felicia for you. But in the midst of the redoing, these are original compositions, so they change every time I do them. They don't all remain the same. Because she, the lady who bought the big Felicia. Now, big Felicia is on a 16 by 20. That would be this size right here. This is 16 by 20. This is a big one. That's the one she took home. And she wanted this one. But again, I am my own worst critic. So she asked for the print of this. Like, I'm really going to go to the library and put this on the machine and make a copy. I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, am I really supposed to do that? I don't know. I'm learning on the go, as I have 3 prints framed. They're not the originals. There is someone made a copy at the Kinko's, I guess, and then I bought it on wish.com. So I was like, okay, that's pretty neat. So, but I'm going to do this again. It's in the pile of do again, you can have it type of thing. So, my mom will be out here working, right? So she gifted a painting like this, a practice, to a friend of hers. And, yes. But she got confused because she just said she just wanted the green landscape. Well, this is the one upgraded that I gifted her. So she got the practice of this. Like I said, this in practice. I went back and redid this one last night after all of the confusion because, again, I have a reputation and a name for thyself in my work, right? So if you ask me to make you something and you say landscape, waterfall, that's all this artist is going to do is give you waterfall and landscape. Now, color patterns and stuff like that is also based on the artist. That would be she. But you can request color schemes, right? So then she was like, no, I wanted more green, but I wanted pink. So she wanted me to take these two pictures and do this together. Then that must mean that she wanted to commission me to do a piece and then get it the way that she wanted to. Not for her to be telling me how to paint at the house. So we got to stop doing that. People telling folks and what to do with other people's talents and skill sets. Again, I gave her like a copy, a practice. I tell people when I give you the for here, because I'm going to do another one better, you know? So then she saw better. Of course, this was 16 by 20. And remember when I talked about the technique of using the knife? The knife was used to make the water ripples here. Again, these videos don't be for everyone. And those who are watching, thank you. So the ripples this time was done with the knife effect instead of the brush. You see these trees? Same tree. Now, if we don't know the difference between, I need to tell you all, this is evergreen, right? These evergreen trees, right? You see in your house, in your backyard. A field, water, reflecting of this up here. It's reflected down here. Everything up here is down here, smeared out. This. But you see this? I'm my worst critic. This on my notes too. You see this and this? This could be done better. So I wouldn't, unless somebody just said, oh, Snow, I want to have this. Please, can I would just give it to you. Because again, this can be done better. I'm my worst critic all the time. But this one, it's not going anywhere. I worked hard on it. It took a lot of time. And once I put it in a very nice, beautiful red and gold frame, it will be one of the pieces that I will feature once we get out of coronavirus. So just look for it later and maybe an auction. It can become yours. But again, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. So I'm trying to work on how I'm going to feel about my babies leaving the house. Because right now I'm producing artwork and babies and having sentimental value to them because they take a lot of time to do. So buying a print, that was so sweet. When I told her, I was like, no, I could just make you one real quick before you get on the plane Monday. And then I had one sitting here waiting that I was going to, somebody was going to purchase for me. But again, I had no deposit, right? Did nobody give me anything to hold it for them. So the person who has the money wins. That's just how the game works. So I'm still waiting for two more people to come by the house and pick them up again. I don't have a car, you guys. So again, I'm still trying to find stuff to do to keep me busy. In the meantime, in between time, and the skills are getting a little bit nicer and nicer. Now, as far as abstract go, hold on, I'm finna go out of the screen. Okay, abstract. That's abstract. The woman, the moon, she's sitting there all bedazzled. This is also called abstract because it's just two colors, black and white, and that's it. Everything was done with one brush. That what makes this one different, unique, and one day when I learn how to price them accordingly, it will sit here until, right, because I don't want nobody else to have Abraham and Sarah. No, I don't. I don't want nobody else to have this here at their house because I'm going to put it in a white frame and hang it on the wall. That's going to be dope. But you too can have all of these pieces your own done for you with my eyes. Now, I had got a critique. I love critiques, you guys. Thank you so much because it helps me be a better person and also take notes. Yes, so the viewpoint of the artist. I guess I really can't tell that I am probably mentally drawing a elongated face with high cheekbones, slanty eyes, and forehead, right? But I don't do faces. Everybody can't do everything, and that's just one of the things I can't do. And I tried real good with this one. That was really good. That's why I haven't done her again, because that nose, let me show y'all. Maybe you can see it from there, because it's kind of, it took me a minute, and I was trying to do some effects, and again, this was one of the first original pieces, so you don't want to redo them again, because then you'll be trying to question your skill. So this is a really good nose. But what's wrong with it to me, because I'm the critic, is that I see too much of gray here fading. And this fading needs to gradate more into her cheekbones. Now, can I go back now and beat her face up and change the pigmentation and work on that? Yes, I can. But no, I'm not. Because this was the first original Golden Girl. But there'll be another Golden Girl series, because I was an Alpha Angel and graduated from Purdue. And our colors is black and gold. So I tend to stick with colors that I know. Now back to the faces. The first one I tried was this. Now the butterfly though, again, these videos don't be for everybody, so thank you. I'm just doing Artist Appreciation 101. My cousin Yolanda said that my little baby cousin, she has also been painting, and she has the bug too, so that was dope. I'm not the only one in the family that's trying it. So baby cousin, look, have Yolanda have her watch this back later so she can see the do's and the don'ts and just get better. Now, when I go through YouTube, normally I put painting woman silhouette or painting landscape, and I just look at what they do. I'm a visual learner, so I have to see you do it in order for me to do it. That's weird. I used to call myself the copycat artist, because again, I just really copycat and watch you do it, and I make it my own. That's how creativity works. So I attempted to try to do looking down face. Look, I know how to do this. This is just outline. The face, the arm, that was dope. The hair, we practiced new braids, right? I was just learning how to do this. The butterfly better than the face. I don't like the face. So this won't be something I'd be like, do you want? Nope. If you would like this, hit me up in the DM. Yes. You just hit me up in the DM. So then they kept telling me all the girls kept looking like me. Now again, I can't help it that the color in the box that they have is yellow orchid, right? It's only particular colors of browns and yellows they give you. Burnt sienna, yellow orchard. You try to figure it out in the palette brush between that and white and silver and gold. And this is what she came up with. Because I already knew if I tried to do eyes, but I also still need to learn how to do strokes, right? Because her eyes is too, these is lashes. So those lashes is too thick. But I've gotten so much better since then with the lashes. You have some beautiful artwork. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. I'm trying. As I'm sitting here critiquing myself. Now, this is my first time ever trying to do a man. Now, I think he dope. Outside of Abraham, but that was in black and white. But this here man here with the beard and the goatee and stuff, I might try, and it's a good ear. So I might try another man again and do a man all by himself and see if the brothers won't get some original artwork themselves. But again, I wouldn't tell her to anybody, because the hair is going to get so much better. But this was abstract. This was exactly how it looked on YouTube. Like, exactly. I changed the colors, of course, and gave her some eyeshadows and stuff. But this is exactly how it looked on YouTube. You do? Well, look here, Queen. I'm trying to give it away. I think we have both patronized each other's business. And, hey, quick pay me whatever and come back and get it after you get off work. You can have it. Yes, you can have it. You can have it. All right, that's it. That's spoken for. Like your jewelry thing. I remember when you sell your jewelry, like, put in the comments if you want it. Tell me it's yours. Boom, it's yours. So we're going to put that one down. So I did my homegirl. She still was like, they look like you. They look like you. I said, no, so I'm going to draw you. I'm going to try. But I'm not going to tell y'all who I thought this was. But again, she is beautiful. She is. She is. She's amazing. But I really was trying to work with the color brown here again. This is a burnt sienna. This is brown. Because my girlfriend, when I do the Felicia, she want the girl to be darker. But look at what I did, y'all. I figured out how to put in the highs and lows with the forehead, the cheekbones, underneath the chin, and blending in these sides. That was dope. Now, me and eyes, not yet. Me and a pencil in the eye, dope. Me and a paintbrush with the eye, I probably should have let them stay closed, which was my first mind. Have them stay closed. And now these eyelashes is dope. Can y'all see her eyelashes? Now see them's eyelashes with the other wrinkle on the top to show the eyelid part. Yeah, I worked on this eye. This is a good eyeball too. And maybe if I had made the white dot just a little bit smaller, it might not look so crazy. But it's all right. This is dope. It's also abstract. Again, I was practicing the hair technique. Because I'd have figured out how to do textured hair. We might not hardly ever see me do straight hair. But nope, not going to do that. Because everybody buy art. It don't matter what color they are. They all buy art. So that was that. We did that. Now this one. Okay. It was different of many of the first of the abstract art. And the husband has suggested that I do this with my art because it's coronavirus and nobody come to my house. So it's better for me to tell you in detail what's going on, and you can let me know which one you like. And then we could go from there, right? So again, trying to do the abstract. And on the YouTube, the woman was white. And okay. But I couldn't figure out what to do to make the neckline look like hair. So again, this was one of my first attempts at trying the knife technique. See, it's in DeWant Wonk Pal now. Don't judge me. I'm going to call it what it is. DeWant Wonk Pal. Even though I love this one, right? But the technique on this one came from the practice, which is this one. We worked on the technique here. This is the bomb. This technique is how I first started. Didn't like it. And now, again, when I upgrade it and get it down packed, there's that same technique in the water. Yes. So again, if somebody likes her, let me know. Hit me up in the DM. This is purple, the blue, going into a lighter blue and white. And then there's a splash of colors. Again, the universe. You call it the universe. It's abstract. It could be whatever you like it to be. This queen. Now, these are 12 by 16s. Again, abstract, right? I was just trying to say, okay, I love this face. Now I have got me a good face stencil that I just since I made it, right? It's my face. And now I have a cutout. The only thing I do is just outline it and I'll paint over it. And it was dope. So I wanted hair. But again, I don't have straight hair. I don't have none of this hair, none of that. But when I watched it on YouTube, this is what the lady on the YouTube video had did. It was just a woman with the earth tree with all of the different colors. Going from the dark black, all of the colors of the rainbow is in here and it fades out until you get to the bottom where, of course, the tree would be at. And it looks like a cliff almost. This is just the back of her hair, which just goes out to the end. And you could see that it's shimmery. Because I use the iridescent, pearl color here so you can see it just a dance. So I thought this was really cool. And it's in the pile to get redone again. Because I could do way much better in the tree. Way much better. Because I can challenge myself and say that I can do better. But when I did better, I said, oh, can I do no tree no better than that? Then, when I did that tree, I did this tree. When I tried to do it in her hair, I was just like, oh gosh, he picked up a paintbrush and God knows how long. And so then I watched this guy named Zach on YouTube. Zach was just doing a weeping willow tree someplace and put your stripes but he used a different technique. He did crisscross on his weeping willow with some other strokes to get it and stuff like that. And the light source is here. As you could tell, the light source is here. So everything else gets darker as it goes out. And I was just like, oh, I said I was going to do this again. And then I was like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, what am I doing? Because this weeping willow, The better version of this is now this one, which my pastor just bought this morning. Amen, amen. Oh, I'm so blessed and so thankful. It's paid for. Y'all can't even have it. I can't even recreate it now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it in another color. I gotta do something else. Because again, when you purchase the one-of-a-kind stuff, I could do it again, but I wouldn't do it again. Because it's getting ready to hang up in my pastor's house. No. So the effect that I was trying to go for here was waterfall off a cliff with weeping willow trees. I already know how to do the bottom. Rocks, grass. That's easy. That's easy work. The hard part was trying to figure out how to make these look like waterfalls off a cliff with a long waterfall through the middle. And oh my goodness. And this weeping willow tree, its tree bark is here. It's here on the side. And it's here on the side. But it is to look as if it is coming over the waterfall, which is in the back. So this picture has a lot of dimension in it. It's supposed to bring you in so you can see. It almost looks like a cave, which is kind of dope. So I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Because again, this is the one. The lady lost her blessing because I was hooking her up and I came up with this. She really wants this. So I redid it for her. Ain't gonna give her what she wants. This one. This one is the masterpiece. And thank you, Pastor. Thank you. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you so much. Another person that's going to have to be redone is this queen. Again, abstract. I'll be following off of YouTube sometimes. But now I needed different faces. Because everybody don't have the same nose, the same side profile here. Everybody is different. But I love the way that I had made this thing shimmer here in her hand. That was dope. And I still was practicing on strokes and trying to figure out hair coming down and swoop, swoop, swoop. So now we don't have to do that anymore because we done worked on hair. We know how to make straight hair do what straight hair need to do. There we go. This was the practice. And then Bye Felicia came up. Again, Felicia is fierce. Just a sample. She won't be going nowhere, but you too can have a Bye Felicia at your house. So I had to do this one again. So again, if anybody like this one too, she dope. She is. She fly. She again like that curl pinky color. Because again, this was white, and then I was messing up with the lips, and I was trying to learn how to reblend again. And you can see that. I could talk about it all day. So that's why she's still sitting here to be reproduced. That's the stack for the reproduce. And then I went hat crazy. Did y'all see me go hat crazy? Girls was having on hats every which way. And then my mother-in-law was like, I want one with a hat. And blue. I said something to go in her living room. Hat, blue. So once we got to hat and blue, boom. Again, these don't be me. It's just a cutout. I mean, it's not a cutout. I can do this. I do this. Draw it in the face. Give you some neck. And draw the hat. Couple of strokes. The key again here is in the detailing. I have been really learning how to use my knife. Because the knife with the mountains is so dope. A snow-capped mountain, because I'm into landscapes. So I needed to learn how to do snow-capped mountains and everything. And all the people that I saw them doing it on YouTube was using a painter's knife. So I was like, you know what? Let me go in here and etch this out single. And this took me 4 hours because of the detailing in the stroke. Now, this came before this one. Again, the stroke is here in the water to make the water effect. But this is the same effect on this hat, diva'd out. And this is going to my mother-in-law's house. Grandma B. That's where that one going. So I was like, okay, I love red. And I just do a lot of stuff in red. So this was the first one to practice. Remember, I always say, I'm like Allen Iverson. You got to practice before you get to doing it for real. So she was to practice to this one. Because she on a small canvas. I always do the small ones on the 9x12s. And then jumped up. I was like, wow, she dope, she fine. And then I learned how to do hair. Oh, and now since I have learned how to do Afro hair, again, the practice. Because by Felicia, she gone. This one with the hair, she gone. I posted the picture of the person who bought it today with her mask on, everybody masked up. So she gone. So just imagine this picture with this hair. So these two pictures came together and created a new Felicia. And that's dope. And she can come in any color you want to. So ladies, of whichever sorority that you belong to, ladies, whatever your favorite two colors are, let me know. And you too can have your own fashion diva at the house. Full body. Well, I guess I'm going to say this is quarter length, but this is a 9x12. She too, if you like to have her, she's also available. I don't know. I think I might keep her in honor for Kobe, right? Because she kind of hot. Might do her. I know I'm going to do her again. I know I'm going to do her again. Yes, I am. Because I really do. I think I want me a Mamba memorabilia. And maybe I might think about sending it to Kobe's wife. Because then I just bought her skin tone today. I had to go buy me some new colors. Because again, yeah, just kind of dope. And she's kind of sad. And it's the anniversary of. And, you know, I'm speaking into fruition. I might tweet her and ask her if she want one. You know, I might. And so then we got this one. Okay. Now, this is just a woman out of water. This is exactly what it looked like on the YouTube video. I will be doing this one again at some point, with water showering down on her and this and that. Again, the object of this image is that the silhouette is blacked out because of the light source in the back. So the light source makes it seem that we don't need to know what color she is. Her shadow will always be black, right? A shadow is black. But could I give her some more nose and some other things? Again, this was one of the beginning works. So yes, now I know my eye, nose, and mouth game is better. And so all of this, better strokes and new brushes, and the water. This is how I used to do water. I don't do water like that anymore. I'm so happy to say that it don't look like that anymore. But I understood what the artist was trying to do. She milked this with a lot of paint. She laid a lot of paint. And then she went back in here to make the ripples. But as you see, when you do that, the colors start melted, going into each other. And then you start getting these muggy, these colors don't become clean and crisp anymore. So that's not the effect that you want. You want to make sure that all of it looks like it's together, rippling. Again, I gotta show you the example of it doing it right. The ripple of the change of the color. You see the top of the water here is black, and the white allows you to know that this is water at nighttime as you continue to let the water go in and out of each with the colors. So you don't lose the colors. They don't start fading into each other. And then it gets brighter, lighter, and whiter at the end. That's the effect. Boy, this is so dope. And there's my light source. This sun, this moon, right, is this highlight down here. That's why these ripples of water are stand out more, because this is the light source. The white here on these trees, because here is my light source. Well, we just doing painting 101. Just painting 101. So this one also has to be done again. So I guess I need to put this in the to be done again column. And another one that will be done again. But she was kind of good. Now for a first time try on doing flesh tones in shades of brown, this wasn't too bad. Now the light source is behind her, so you're able to draw her out. This is how the person on the YouTube video did their sky with black, reds, orange, and then the yellow and a white right here until they painted everything else. So you see the strokes of hair. So this would be straight hair. The arms, she holding the dress on both sides. She holding up her own dress. That was so dope. And then I knew how to do this. To drape, drape, to drape, because she's wearing a gown in the middle of no place sun source. That's kind of cute. Now in the YouTube video, she's actually walking through a field of daisies or something like that. Like this is all sky's blue, and then on this side and this side, it's like trees to make it look like she walking through the meadow or something. So I want to redo this one again, but this one is dope and it ain't going away. This was my first one when I tried to do figurines, and I didn't get scared because when I did this figurine, it gave me the courage to do this body in the ocean. But after I tried this one, right, we jumped all the way up. Oh wait, I did two in the middle because I'm into Barbie dolls, and so I did a concept of what you would want your Barbie doll to wear and what colors of brown would you want your Barbie doll to be. So this one was my Asian American. I tried, right? She cute. Now these I paid for. These are spoken for. They going home to somebody else. So yes, but the point was this dress, to learn this here pattern of these dots going up and down this gown. Because again, I was trying to show fashion, not necessarily the face of the girl, but more of the fashion of the dress, the concept, and equally balancing a body to the canvas. So that was this one. So thank you so much for cousin for getting that one. So then my girlfriend was like, oh, I need to have one. I need a purple. So again, the dress, draping. Again, I'm a fashion designer, so my dress would have been one sleeve, the color of the gown, and this would just be my bare arm, you know, my hand on my hip, a type of thing. Or she holding parts of the dress, because the dress going up to here, she holding it. You just can't see it, but that's what she's doing. She holding the dress. And then I was like, yeah, that's right. She's supposed to be outside with some trees and their birds. So that's how that concept came out. So that one was dope. Also do flowers. Working on strokes. This was another earlier work. Again, just regular flowers. Trying to get the strokes. Trying to make sure that I was able to get the bristles up for grass. Thank y'all for watching, because again, these videos don't be for everybody. This is art appreciation one-on-one on Let's Talk for today. Okay, when a client buys an original, they don't expect you walk into nobody's house and there it sits there at somebody else's house. No, original means it's one. Now you can recreate them, but they'll never be the same. They just won't. It'll be something different in each one. And the viewpoint of the artist shouldn't be compromised, because I was really in my feelings for a little bit. She was like, I need more green. I need more green. Can she just go back into it? And this is not the one that, because again, I normally give away the ones that I don't really like or care for too much, because I do them again, because they're called practice. And so I told my mom, if I redo hers again, she gonna be mad. And I don't want to have that on my conscience. So I just want to be like, look, they're going to continue to get better, because I am to want to become a better artist. And I'm not going to feel bad if I take what I've given to somebody and then I sat down for 3 more hours and went into more detail in the stroke. And this was done with a fan brush. And I just worked with it and played with some flowers. Again, the Bulls game was on, so I do not pay attention to nothing on TV. So since I don't watch TV, I've been, oh, here's my waterfall. It's in the back, but it's also cascading off of this. So that's what I did. You know, after I made the one that the woman said she didn't want and now past they bought. So then I gave exactly what she did want. And again, I still think it's too busy, me personally. I will be doing it again on a bigger canvas, because I actually do want to see the rest of the tree here on this side. I think it needs some more stuff going on. I think I want this tree to move out some more so you can see the waterfall in the back, along with the other one falling off of the cliff. So I'll work on it again this week. Now I got some new canvases that came in the mail. Michael's is same day. We'll bring it to you if you order before 1 o'clock. So yes, I thought I was going to have a drop and have to stop. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, wait, 2 more. I also that this piece is gonna be commissioned as well. It's not going anyplace. But the lady who bought Felicia, she liked it this one the most, and I couldn't let go of my baby. So I'm gonna have to do her again with the mind of that I have to let them go when I make them. Again, this is another abstract. It started black, then I came in with my body, added the highlight so you could pull it out, so you can bring your eye right to here, to my light source is here. My light source is here. And this was, I was amazed with this. But again, this was dots and trying some different things, lots of dots and working again on shading into the skin. Because the light off of a human skin or any color skin, it don't make no difference what it is. Your light source, and then it goes to dark. And then right here on the buttocks, the light source is coming this way. You see? So it hit your buttocks. It's bright here on this arm, and you're able to see the rest of the face. That took some time. And it's one of the first ones when I decided to jump up from 9x12 to 16x20. So that one is that. And my last, but it definitely is not the least. I don't know why I went to her last. She don't really have a reason. Oh no, I can't. I do see where I have yes. I can show you the difference in the before and the after. Thank y'all for being so patient with me. Okay. Yeah. My living room is filling up. Oh, let me show you another example of a before and an after. This is what the before. And in the before, again, I was trying to practice the waterfall. This is supposed to be cliffs in green. So when the lady was saying she wanted more green, she wanted the one that she got to do more green. So this is the original to this. Before, after. Before, after. Colors. This palette just seemed to work. This one was based off of what everybody else did on the YouTube video. This is why you have to allow the artist to be the artist. Because again, this was a copy that I watched someone do on YouTube. So yeah, there's a waterfall and splatter going into the grassy knolls of I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. It was just, I don't know why we had this here. I just followed the instructions. And the splash and the spatter and now the tree is dope too. I like the yellow coming up off. It was supposed to be really, really red weeping willows. And again, this was the practice. And this is the masterpiece. Oh, oh my goodness. It don't take much to make a queen happy. Oh, and back to the water too. Also, when I was telling you about the water, going into, see the white water splash, and then it fades and it gradiates and it goes down. Now, this was not done with the knife. This was actually done with the brush this time to stroke and make the water float on down to the end of the picture. And that's how you have it, just a little bitty grass at the bottom. Because my grass is here on the side. We got grass sticking out here. There's grass all over the place. I had fun with this one. That one was really fun to do. And I'm going to do a mermaid next too. But I'm afraid on my first try, I'm afraid to redo it again and to draw it again. Because I was watching YouTube again. And this is what the person was doing. And this is what I came away with. But I really want to go back in here and do it again. I know I can do this water way better than this. I definitely can do the bottom of the sea better. I know how to do rocks a lot better than this and stuff. So this was going to be a redo for me too. But as it is really beautiful as it is. It really is. Now these are some metallic gold is in here. Oh, and the fin. All this is metallic gold. These are gold metallic paint in this one. I was using metallic paints on this day. So, that was Ag Snow on a Sunday. It was Art 101 Day. Just thank you all for your support, for continuing to share your comments, for continuing to ask me how much it is. Now I have a price set. Yes, I do. And could they go for more? Yes, but that's not what I'm here to do it for. Coronavirus, and I'm just trying to stay busy and mentally straight. No two paintings are ever the same. I showed you a lot of before and afters, where I started from and where they have now grown to. That's growth. I'm excited about that. But now they coming my babies, and I don't be wanting to let them go no place. Like, they just gotta stay with me. I don't know. When you ask for a commissioned work, you have to be specific and the details at the first conversation with this artist. If you like to buy Felicia and that's the buy Felicia you want, but you want her in a pink dress or this and a that, okay, I could do all that. But after I'm done, that bad boy is yours. So that's why I got to start implementing the deposit, unless someone is just coming to purchase them as is, as they are. Because again, I will be doing this one again because the lady in Maryland, she wants something like this, but she said that her salon is black and white. So I'm going to redo this in black and white, and it's going to be dope. Because this is just red, white, and black. There's only 3 colors in here. Red, white, and black. That's it. And she just wants hers to be black and white. So that's what I'm going to do this one next and get that sent on down to Maryland where it needs to go. And let's see what's on my notes. Objective versus subjective. Art is objective and it's subjective. It's objective to you, but it's subjective to me because I'm the one who created it. So please, let's not make the artist over here upset. Yeah, don't like it? Who cares? We really don't. But you can't change the composition of a piece that someone has created. That's not how that works. And I am my worst critic. Again, I just told y'all, didn't like this. Nope. Didn't like this. I'm still working. On faces. I didn't particularly like this, but Queen says she wants, she can have it. So that's dope. But again, I was really just trying to practice working on the man. So I'm going to do another one for the men. That's why I'm going to challenge myself this week to make one for the men. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all your encouragement. Thank y'all for listening. This was Let's Talk Art Appreciation 101. And if nobody told you today that they love you, I do. If no one told you you were special, you are. If nobody told you you was great, you are great. Have a wonderful week. This was the end of Black History Month. We go into Women's History Month, March the 1st. So let's carry that same energy on. Let's keep talking about other women of color because it is Women's Month. Yes, it's our month, the Women's Month, every woman's month. Tomorrow I'll have a list of some other things that I posted about over the weekend. Since it's on my mind to do, and I've been painting these women, and y'all know that I went to school, and I'm getting my doctorate degree, and I saw a lot of articles about our transgender community. And you can also go to my YouTube page and see the PowerPoint presentation about women in sports and transgenders performing in women's sports. Now, as a research person, I am obligated to remove my biases because I feel that if a person is living the life of a woman, that they should be able to do the things that women do. That means the bathroom, everything. LGBTQ rights is real. Transgender is that's who they are. That's fine. But there's always a but, and there's the science. In order to become us, you have to do something to yourself, to your biological makeup. We have about 4 or 5 women that have cases pending, and they're all going to have their feelings hurt because sometimes I want people to go to these lawsuits just for the attention, I'm sure. But a biological man, you was born here in a man, You cannot compete with women in women's sports. No, that because you create a disadvantage to the woman who was born a woman. Now, let me explain this to you and break it down some more and some more. Again, I paint women all the time. I love women, okay? This is what it is. But men and women are different. We play different sports. We do the same stuff, but we are not to compete or combat against each other. It don't matter what it is. That's as simple as I could put it. So in my research paper, because I didn't think it was fair either, there was a young lady that wanted to be, that she was. Her high school allowed her to be, now let me stop saying young lady. Bob, okay, she is now a he. And he was on wrestling team. But he had to get a physical, and he was disqualified from competition because he is a she. Born that way. Now, the sport of wrestling, I don't know if I would have been all that particular about that. Because if this girl, I think she was in either ninth grade or in high school, if this girl can body slam the biggest boys at her school, she was ranked in everything. But when it came down to nationals, somebody called her on it and they stripped him of his medals. There was also a transgender female that competed in the Olympics in speed walking. Speed walking. Now, you wouldn't think that you would see a disadvantage or creating advantage in speed walking, right? She living as she was natural born a man and was the best speed walker, but council found out about it at the Olympics, and no, she was stripped of her medals because she had way too much estrogen in her body. Along with, she had testosterone, which makes her not female. And we're competing in female speed walking. So, her medals was taken from her. Was it fair? No, I don't believe it is fair. Is it the rules? Yes. We're not getting ready to have natural born females fight with transgender females. That's not what this queen get ready to do. No. Then we have a lady in the motherland, I do believe, Olympic runner. She has now been disqualified from the Olympics. I mean, are they not paying attention to precedent? Men and women do not compete in the same thing. You can live your life however you want to. You can, but you cannot compete with us. No. So, he is now she. And she is running the 400 against other natural born women in the 400. And he got popped because his testosterone levels was over that of a natural born woman, disqualified. They suing. They are also that no, there's nothing to sue over, because at the end of the day, it's going to be what your birth certificate says because of the genitalias he was born into world. I'm sorry to have that segue, but it was really on my heart because I have been feeling some type of way about it. And this is, I'm a researcher, a doctor in training. This is what we do. And I started off in a doctorate in sports management, and then I transferred over to education. So in having to, in the beginning part of my doctorate program, I really wanted to make sure I understood the LGBTQ community, why there wasn't enough women in management roles when it came to scouting the players, why there are no women at the table, like we don't know how to play basketball, or we don't know the angle, the arch, how to read rookie reports, how to view tape. Yes, we do. So what it really came down to is those opportunities being presented and them hiring women in those roles. As we see, the first female ref to a NFL football game. The first one now in 2020. How long, 2021? How long y'all been playing football? So y'all just think the ladies in the stands, we just really be just there to just go get the hot dogs and we don't be paying attention to what's going on? And that tickles me too, because Mr. does that all the time too. Now I'm in the band. So I know football like the back of my hand. The calls, the this, the that, the dash mark, all of that. What's inside, what's out, what's a fumble, what's a catch and not. But you don't ask this space none of them their questions. And then we don't really apply for those jobs. But now we are in 2021. So watch out. There's going to be a lot more women on the sidelines. It should be. It's a family event. We're going to see the men play basketball, the wives, the kids, everybody there. But that old lady sitting as a coach, San Antonio, a lady just involved to her first, co-bought a female basketball team. So we're getting there, ladies. We are so getting there. So I just had to segue on that. And if you have any questions, again, it's on my YouTube channel, Women in Management. If you like to see the research studies on that transgender women cannot compete with natural born women, no, that's not going to work. The Supreme Court has already ruled upon that because the testosterone levels in a natural born man who wants to live their life as a woman, I find that as a compliment. Hey, now, you want to be like a cheese? Yes, do that. But also understand that you're not going to be able to do everything that we can do. Just know that. And stop acting brand new to this. Again, I've been working on my doctorate for a piece a minute. And the research article that I've been pulling up been going back since the beginning of the time. So this is not the first time that we have talked about transgenders versus natural born women. I'm not finna be out here fighting with no no. It's like with the bathroom situation. Y'all want to call them men coming to the women's bathroom? No. Those are ladies who are choosing to go to the unisex bathroom, watch your children, and don't let your children go no place by themselves. It shouldn't matter who in the bathroom, to be honest. That is always been my answer. Watch your kids and don't let them go to the bathroom by themselves. Don't let them go no place by themselves. People get taken at Chuck E. Cheese. They get taken at Great America. Leave your kids someplace. A transgender woman is the least of your problems in the bathroom. I promise you that. I promise you that. Find a clean bathroom. That's more worth talking about than who's man or woman is outside the bathroom door, as long as there's a stall handle and a lock. That's all I'm asking for. Some of our elementary schools don't even have a lock on the bathroom. The more and more you get into the inner city, there's not a lock on the bathroom stalls. These girls are exposed. I've been telling y'all that for the last year and a half. Don't nobody listen until something happens. Okay? So now I'm going to end that. Thank y'all so much for listening to me on that last topic, because I really wasn't going to say nothing. But I kept looking at all these beautiful women, and that the men who want to be beautiful women like us, you cannot play the sports with us. That's just what it is until we start changing some legislation, and that's not getting ready to change. Natural born is what it is. And that's what you are, but you can live however way you want to. LGBTQ, yes, yes, yes. Rainbow flag all day, yay, yay, yay. I love y'all. Okay, I'm out of here. So we talking about art appreciation, and only natural born women can compete with other natural born women. That's just what it is. That's the world. That's the world we live in. We're not getting ready to change that. You're not finna have men competing with women. No, sorry. That don't even make sense. That's why the research say what it say. And we just got to abide by the rules. Now, if you want to live your life like us, come on. We would love to share hair, makeup, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. It's 2021. Ain't nobody got time for that no more. So, all right, y'all. I'm so out of here. Have a great week. If nobody told you, I love you. You're special. You great. Thank y'all for watching.